longer than any of these players on the team. We haven't seen much out of him other than Suss's favorite player, Blake Griffin. Where you at with him?
Well, my question is, do you think he's been given a playoff caliber roster in his time here?
No.
That's kind of my point. I don't know if you can put a lot of blame on him. I think this team is just so young, and I mean the teams from last year and the year prior, I mean they were just a mess with Blake Griffin getting injured, and I don't think he's been given a fair chance and a real roster to make a run at things. So, I mean, I'm not calling for his head or nothing if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Pistons Twitter is calling for his head. Pistons Twitter is calling for Dwane Casey's head. He feels like he's always the scapegoat.
Pistons Twitter needs SMA, bro.
Pistons Twitter needs SMA.
They really do.
But you look at the rankings so far this year, the Pistons have the fourth worst defensive rating in the NBA at 118.7. They're allowing 120.8 points per game, which is 25th in the NBA, and averaging 108.3, which is 22nd in the game. Oh, and they're 11th in the NBA in turnovers per game at about 14. You're not going to win many games if you are letting up 20 more points than you're averaging and you're turning the ball over 14 times. Albeit, that comes with the young guards and a young team. There's a lot of youth, especially handling the ball. Your primary ball handlers are a second-year player, a rookie, and Killian Hayes. So it's not a great setup. Young Sus said it way back. The way you lose games in the NFL or in the NBA is with young guards.
Well, you'd lose in the NFL too.
You would lose in the NFL with young guards too. But there is a lot going into that I don't think should be on the shoulders of Dwane Casey. Obviously, you'd like to see more development out of these young guys because that is what was his calling card in Toronto. Was he develops young talent? He could turn these guys. Look what he did with Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby and all these different players. But we haven't seen much of that yet in the Pistons. In the Pistons organization, and that's I think why fans are upset. They don't expect them to go out there and produce playoff winners out of these rosters, but I think they want to see more development in the young players.
That's the one thing, because I used to be part of the camp of, like, what the hell's going on with Dwane Casey? But I'm also in the camp of, like, I dismiss a lot of coaches as great, like your guys' Ty Lue, because in the NBA, if you have talent, odds are ever in your favor. You're going to win, but